Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is Cloud the Tank once again. I know it's probably been like 2 years since I posted anything on my channel, but let you know I am still around. So I just kind of lost interest of making YouTube videos at this point in time. So, which is why I haven't really posted anything on my channel whatsoever. But I'm hoping this thing gets uploaded. This is recorded off my cell phone, so hopefully this works. But anyways, I'm doing this all in one take, so I got no ways to cut this thing. I'm gonna upload it just as it is. This is a portable kitty record player that's RCA brand, as you can see here. It's even got the new updated logo here on the top. Now, there's a video that was posted. I can't remember how long ago it was, but I think it was sometime last year, maybe in 2019. I'm not positive. That Radio TV Phononut actually worked on one exactly the same as this one here. But this one here is, I'm thinking this is a slightly newer model since he has a different logo on his. I think he showed the RCA dog. Well, this one has that new RCA logo they decided to stick with. And this is more of that greenish blue color instead of like yellow. Um, just like with the turntable that he got, the cartridge on this one here was bad. But of course, for the circumstance for this player here, the difference was different. For this one here, if you go to measure the voltage on the cartridge, I got absolutely nothing out of it. There was like no voltages whatsoever. And the amperage on this thing is super weak. It's trashed. So, but I guess it was good enough for the time. So, but I tried to figure out, see what was going wrong with this thing, and I don't remember what type of cartridge this thing is. I'm not so sure if it's a ceramic or magnetic. Um, so, um, I'm not sure what would be a good replacement. So I decided to say, for the hell of it, since this thing wasn't doing me anything, I decided to tear it apart. And what it has it's just wedged in this cartridge. There's nothing glued whatsoever. They just took a piece of little metal that's got like little angled teeth, and they shoved it in here. It's act like a space, so it's just tiny enough for it to fit. That's the only thing that's holding it in place. So this is a model cartridge, of course. The model speaker, the volume knob is gone. It was never here when my one of my relatives actually picked this thing up. So I'm gonna have to probably do something with that. But anyways, I couldn't get nothing out of the cartridge, so I decided to say, what the hell, take it out and take it apart. And it's held down by two rivets, one towards the front and one towards the back. I'm not sure if I can see here, but you can see there's a rivet that's right here, and there's one towards the tip. It's probably coming up a little fuzzy on my phone here, but anyways. I took the backside off, and I removed the metal bracket. And when you look inside of it, which I got a picture drawn, it kind of looks like this. This is about what it looks like on the inside of that cartridge. I'm not too sure what they call that piece that's in the middle. I think it might be a type of a capacitor or some magnification thing, or I'm not too sure. But anyways, it's a piece in the middle of two grommets. You got the first grommet that's right here towards the front. That's where your needle sits on. And then there's another one in the back that basically acts like a spacer to hold it inside the plastic housing of that. And towards the back, you can see those two pieces at the end. They're like, those are the pins that come out. Well, that little weird loop I just see right there I got pointing. I had to move this thing over because I'm trying to do this one-handed. Right there is supposed to be two wires, that really thin, flexible wires, probably no more than maybe like 3/1000ths of an inch. Supposed to be hooked there. Well, one side of it was completely rotted off. It had some weird breakdown on it, which I'm not sure if it's from like inside the cartridge and it's special coating on that wire and it was coming apart. It basically looked hairy. So when you go to look, when you look at that strip there, I'll try to do this here. Basically what it did, it had like fuzz completely on the outside of this thing. My hand's kind of going off, sorry. Well, anyways, it was fuzzy around the outside. Well, this whole section here was all coated. So whatever that coating was, it decided to it was coming off, and it was making like magnetic flakes, like what metal shavings do if you put it on a magnet. It was kind of doing that. And so I decided to see if I could try to bring it to life. Which I first used pair jumper cables. Well, not jumper cables. Jeez, I'm thinking automotive. Alligator clips, which is these thin wires here. I connected it to that piece that is shown. I connected it to this this portion right here. I connected to, and I got an amplification out of it. So, and it was pretty decent. So what I did, I took pieces of this. This is wire that you would find in. This is the wire that you find inside your little plastic housings. So this right here. All this wire right here would be inside this rubber sleeve. This is how you get out your wiring and stuff. So what I did is took the insides of these things out and took like. First one I took like 5 strands, and the other one I took about like 5. No, 5 strands on one, 3 on the other. And what I did is took those and twisted them, and very painfully soldered those things on there. I think I may have damaged this thing here when I put heat to it, because I had a hard time trying to get heat on there, trying to get these wires to stick. And instead of soldering it on the inside of that, what I did is freaking had the wires basically come up like this and then wrap to it. That's basically what I did. So I took that wire and just soldered it in like that. So and on this surface right here, there's that metal bracket I was telling you about. It's held down by 2 rivets. So just to keep this from touching that metal bracket here, I put liquid tape in that spot. So those 2 wires will not ground onto that whatsoever. And I managed to get it to work, and like I said, I damaged it, but at least I got it to do something. So this tone arm is still heavy as hell, which is stupid. Model records shouldn't be played at this heavy, but some of the early records probably could deal with it. But if you had one of them ceramic or something, instead of lacquer records like this, I think this is like lacquer. If you were to go with those other ones or like harder material, you would dig into it with this tone arm for how heavy this is. This has got to be at least good like 10 grams at least, maybe more. But anyways, I managed to get it to work, so I'm going to be testing out using this record right here, since this record's already been destroyed. And just to prove a point that it is destroyed, see, dirt there, there's that. It's all been scratched to death, so it's no good.